I know. We're going. Okay, we're live. We're live. Hold up. Potential inappropriate. Not now. No. Okay, so we're live.
Why do I look so sleepy? I don't know.
Hungry, tired, sleepy.
What's up, bitches? How you doing?
This is a live episode. No holds barred. No microphones. None of that. You get to see us for what we are. Man, oh my God, Eddie Orango's reffing this match. What time to be live? We got popcorn. He's got Fanta.
Oh, the one that looks like Drake.
Yeah, the one that looks like Drake. The one that actually was at the bar in New Orleans at the top of it. Oh, David, the upstairs WWE party.
That guy looks like Drake.
He does.
Yeah.
El Bandito on the indie scene. Shout out to Lorenzo's and other NEW marks for that reference. But no, pretty much it's just like it's a live, like it's like what I do usually on Tuesdays where I go live. But whatchamacallit? Pretty much it's like this is like a Reddit, like if you ever know what a Reddit AMA is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. Basically ask us anything. Ask me anything. We got one person. Oh, we got one. But people can go back later and watch this later. Doesn't say who it is, but up there.
No, but who is
I have no idea. If you're live, just comment. We went live at the appropriate time. I actually said earlier, like, oh, once this match happens, yeah, we'll go live. But then, kind of like it's like what we do for the podcast. For the podcast, we watch Raw. As Raw's going, like we watch Raw. We watch Raw on mute. We record the podcast. But this time, we're watching SmackDown live on mute, and then we're recording this. This is kind of like a random live video podcast. We can call it that. How about that? Live video podcast. More people will come in and out as the time goes on. We can talk about this forever, but
we're watching Zelina Vega versus
Lana. Lana's gonna win 1-1 and then be in the kickoff show. Or it'll be a mixed tag match.
When I found out last week that Zelina Vega wrestled, I was like, wait, what? They're gonna have her wrestle already?
Yeah.
Because I figured that they would just have her be the manager for CN Almas for a while before she gets into the ring. But in a way, I kind of don't mind it because if she wasn't wrestling, CN Almas would have to be wrestling every week, and it's only going to be a matter of time before he loses. I know he already lost, but it kind of puts him in a position where he doesn't have to always wrestle,
Randy.
And he doesn't always have to wrestle, and that way he doesn't have to lose necessarily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least he can play this role where he's kind of managing her sometimes, and he's protected in a very different way.
Yeah, and even too, like Selena, she does have experience. She was Rosita in TNA.
Yeah.
Tia Trinidad, I think, is her actual name.
Yeah, that's her real name.
Yeah. I remember
people think that's a gimmick name. I'm like, no, that's her real name.
Yeah, Tia Trinidad's her real name. But Randy Oscar, we're doing good. No, this is actually no holds barred. This is not Tuesday Night Wars. Tuesday Night Wars. Phil's not recording anymore, so I win by default. But anyway, yeah, so we got 3 people in here. We got 3 people. Randy Oscar, good guy, friend of the channel. Good guy, better friend.
Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if I met. Did I meet
I don't think you met him.
No. Okay.
Randy, have you ever met him before?
I don't.
You've probably seen him in my videos and Lorenzo's videos, but I don't think you've ever met him before.
Yeah.
No, mixed tag.
Hopefully, no. Hopefully, they don't turn into a mixed tag.
A lot of people do because it's a podcast, but like we talk no holds barred because we talk about anything we want, Pico. Oh yeah, but no, this is the no holds barred, the movie, like we had talked about earlier on Twitter.
Hey Pico, how you doing?
Yeah, but yeah, Phil stopped. He even messaged me saying, "Hey, I'm not going to be recording tonight." And I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing a live podcast because you aren't recording."
Actually, it's still Tuesday night.
Oh, and now this happens.
We can do. He's going to cost her the match again. Yeah, they're not going to have Zelina lose again.
No.
So. Well, not yet.
Zelina can actually wrestle too. That's the thing.
They're not going to have Zelina lose.
Knees to the face. I like the finisher too.
That's the same one as CN.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, right.
CN does the same one.
That's right.
It's funny how there's a proliferation in those type of finishers. One guy started it with well, I don't know who first did it in WWE. So Sami Zayn has
even here, Aiden English is mad. This is just this is recipe for.
So Sami Zayn did the haluva kick.
Yeah.
This guy does that kick on the side. Tony Nese has a finisher on the turnbuckle like that.
Ryder's got the woo kick.
Ryder has it, and then Mojo Rawley does it too. So it's like one person does a different type of finisher. Rawley does the.
Yeah. Doesn't Rawley also do like that weird like finisher he did? I don't know the name of it, but
it's like the FU, but he drops him in or attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
But he drops him in the front. Yeah. He drops him forward. Kind of like an electric chair drop, but just that's Valley type.
Also, Pico, I can't rap for shit, so I can't rap. That's why. He can do a diss track if he wants to. I can't rap to save my life. I will admit that right now. I don't have bars. I listen to him. I listen to rap. Can't rap for life. See, even there. Yeah, they haven't done much with Almas. Almas was better in NXT, but you know what? He came up at a good time. He came up during the expansion draft or whatever you want to call it. Superstar shakeup. They don't want to use the word draft. Draft's not a WWE term. But Shinsuke with the belt though is just amazing. Like at least they did him dirty by not giving him the WWE belt. Not the US title, so good for him.
At least Almas is still young. He's only like 28.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of time. I think
he'll eventually get a push eventually.
Also because I'm not saying this in a
he's got an attractive female heater with him.
Well, I mean, see the thing is WWE will probably do. Unfortunately, I hope they don't play up on the whole Mexican thing, but he's probably going to get pushed for the whole, Hispanic audience. So,
what do you guys think about the shirts Finn was wearing in his tweet?
Wait, what
the shirt? Fuck it? Shinsuke versus R-Truth and Ty Dillinger's one of those guys you knew he was going to be a jobber once he came up to the main roster, and he's growing out his hair too.
You know who was going to be a jobber when he was coming up to the main roster?
Who?
No way, Jose.
Oh yeah, I was given.
As soon as I saw the
2 weeks later, he was jobbing to Baron Corbin. But the Finn shirt, if the Brooklyn shirt is true, it is a nice shirt. I do like the writing. But however, the one I always liked was the one where it was oh god, what is it? I don't know the exact design, but I know Ravi was wearing it when he met Finn Balor. I really like that Balor shirt. Also, the Demon one that I have from his NXT days. My phone's right here.
Which shirt is he talking about?
The Balor. I'll show you. It's Finn Balor made a T-shirt for SummerSlam. Or not SummerSlam, but like the Brooklyn. Like, you know how like they last week Brock Lesnar wore the Suplex City Miami?
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? You think it's going to be a triple threat SummerSlam with Mac? I think eventually, or I think that there's not going to be a match and Orton's just going to be a what I can do with Jeff, honestly. Like, or not with Jeff, but like not much more they can do.
What's going on over here?
I don't know.
Can you put the volume up?
Oh, Byron Saxton must be the one giving the interview.
Oh wow! Okay.
Think about it. If Byron's doing that
for Miz.
Yeah, Byron's gonna be interviewing Miz. Hardy and Orton. Yeah, no. What's gonna happen is Shinsuke and Thing will probably come out wrestle. Orton will beat Shinsuke and Hardy will wrestle. Orton will beat him up. Boom, and then they'll probably make it a triple threat there, or we'll get a triple threat on the Tuesday after.
Yeah, I just don't. At first, I was very kind of taken aback by the whole triple threat for the women's championship, but I was telling him, if they do go ahead with some sort of heel turn for either Charlotte or Becky, I would actually be fine with it. I hope.
Shirt, by the way.
I see. Okay.
Pico, is this a shirt you're referring to, by the way? Let us know, because I do like the shirt, because I do like how it's got like I like the writing in it, like the kind of the messy
script,
the script writing. But then
because at first I didn't realize that it says Brooklyn. That's actually pretty cool shirt. But yeah, what I'm hoping is Charlotte turns heel after Becky wins the title. I do think it's Becky's time to win the title again. I know she's won the title before, and they were kind of talking about it in the promo. And Griff pointed that she has been the champion, even though Lay Cool 2.0 was acting like she hasn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, for someone as popular as her, though, just that one reign, it wasn't really. She's still kind of very under. She's still been an underachiever on the main roster, you know.
Randy, I hope so.
You think Becky will go heel? See, the thing is, I don't know if it's the right. She could be a good heel. I don't doubt that, but I think she's still popular enough that you can actually make her champion and make her even more popular. Because if you look at her booking the way it's been, which hasn't been the greatest, she's very popular for someone who hasn't been booked that great. So just make her champion, have her be face at first, and then mid-title run, kind of like a CM Punk heel turn. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
They could do that.
My fantasy booking with Becky Lynch is you have Carmella win the match, but then you kind of have like Becky do the kind of like Becky and Charlotte do their whole like awkward feuding thing, but then Becky is about to get the pin on like say Charlotte, and then or like Becky's about to pin Carmella. Charlotte costs her. They attack each other. Carmella takes advantage, wins, and then they get out. But then Pico, that's but with the Finn Balor shirt, I do like the Brooklyn design, but I do like the one like I was saying, Ravi wore it when he met Balor, where it says like Balor Club, and then it's like, and then the print just keeps on going and going. Just say that off. Randy, don't say words you don't regret. Carmella's been a good champ.
Okay, honestly, I agree with Randy because as much as I love Carmella, I think the whole title run has run its course. The thing is with her, if they weren't going to book her like a credible heel champion, which they're probably not going to do it, they haven't, and I don't see them changing that. So I think now's the time to get the title off her, unless they actually go ahead and book her like a food in my mouth. But unless they book her as a credible champion, I don't want to see this reign continue.
The thing with me and Carmella is like I always like her. I think she's been a good champ. But the one thing I want to see, not one thing. She's good promo, but the matches have been so. You're right, because like she had Ellsworth help her with her Asuka matches, which honestly they've done Asuka dirty in my opinion since Mania. But with Carmella though, like she's she's good promos, she's great on social media, but yeah, you're right. Her wrestling is like she's not the best wrestler on the women's roster. Like there's a lot of people, but
her character's really good.
Yeah, her character's been good.
Yeah,
like ever since she had the heel turn on Nikki Bella back in 2016, right after SummerSlam, when they had that singles match, but then they had just had Carmella beat the shit out of her, and then it was kind of like, oh, Carmella's gone crazy. Like I like that sort of thing. But also, we're getting R-Truth and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's why you come here. You think Natty's going to cost Rousey? I'd like to see it happen, but what other scenario are you going to have for Ronda? I think Ronda's going to win. As much as an Alexa Bliss fan as I am, I think Ronda winning is just a logical thing to happen for WWE. But at the same time, too, Pico, if something like that happened, I could easily see it happening, or even have like Natty kind of help in the sense of where, like, let's say Alicia Fox and Mickie James come to ringside. Natty comes and kind of like, or one of the two between James and Fox come to ringside, and then there.
See, I think they might give it to. They might actually give the title to Ronda. This is why I can see that.
Also,
happening.
because it is a big pay-per-view.
Big pay-per-view, and also here's the issue here's the one downside that I can see to not giving Ronda the title is that if she loses again in the title hunt, it's gonna feel like maybe they're holding off on Ronda a little bit too much. I know it's very early still for her to win it, but now that they've given her a second chance, people, if she doesn't win again, it's going to be like, okay, when are you going to make Ronda the champion, right? WWE is going to fear that she's going to lose momentum. And I know usually sometimes, they don't care about momentum of certain superstars, but when it comes to like the people that they really want to invest in, they'll protect them, right? So like Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar and John Cena, like they don't get that shitty booking that WWE gives to everyone else usually. So I think they'll give it to Ronda because I don't think, and then maybe what they could also do is they could still have Natty turn on Ronda, but maybe have her turn on Ronda when Ronda loses the title.
Yeah, exactly. Have that happen. The other thing I can see happening is you have Ronda win the Women's Royal Rumble in January. Do that whole Charlotte Flair match. I think that's the one that's been rumored for a while.
They might as well do it at this point.
If you can do that, like if that's the only logical scenario I can see, if they want to have Ronda be that have her Mania moment, even though she did this year, but like you can have her win that title moment. But yeah, at the same time, like even hell, look at Asuka. You win the Women's Royal Rumble, undefeated, have that 509 or 512 day title reign. She lost because of injury, but you know what? She came to the main roster. She was doing great. But then she loses to Charlotte, and then she lost both times to Carmella. I thought the second match was unnecessary to happen. I feel like it should have been a one and done, but at the same time, too, now Asuka's lost in the shuffle. Like, who would have thought that?
Actually, I mean,
Miz needs to shave. He needs to like take the sunglasses off, and I feel like the whole having him not be in the arena, like not be in the arena. Like, I don't really know if he's backstage or wherever the hell he is. Probably backstage, but yeah.
Another thing is
having Byron Saxton interview too is a little awkward. I would have had it like been someone else, but you know what? You can have Byron do it because Byron's kind of like the easy target in WWE.
You know who Byron reminds me of? He reminds me of Don Lemon from CNN.
He does, but okay, like right here, they screwed up Asuka. I don't even like her that much. She should have never lost to Charlotte. Yeah, like it wasn't like her loss to Charlotte wasn't as shock as like say when Undertaker lost, obviously. But at the same time, too, it was kind of like a more, the fuck are they doing? Like it was one of those things where it was like, okay, you make Charlotte look good, but at the same time, too, it's like, where does Asuka go? I feel like that whole Nakamura heel turn thing would have been better for Asuka. You have Asuka turn heel on Charlotte at Mania.
Yeah.
Because, too, it makes it seem like Asuka's like, she lost, she's a loose cannon, She's gonna do whatever she wants. I kind of want to listen to what Miz is saying, but I just gotta find the remote.
Yeah, he's losing
right
his.
back.
He's losing right here.
Oh, it's right here. Found it.
Day one, I am done. I am done sharing the spotlight with someone who hasn't earned it. I am done listening to Daniel Bryan call me soft. When I am here at night.
What do you guys think is going to win this match between Miz and Bryan?
Bryan.
Yeah. They make it seem so personal. That's what I love about it.
In the WWE universe, saying that I'm hiding from Daniel Bryan. I am not hiding from anybody. And at SummerSlam, I will expose Daniel Bryan for what he is and always will be, and that is beneath me.
Mm.
You know,
Oh, Cat kind of does this sometimes.
Why don't you go find that bearded bozo so we can hear from him? I don't know. He's probably, backstage and catering, grazing on some kale, telling someone how hard he fought for his dreams and how proud he is of his wife. And how
I agree with that, but you know what? I'm with Pico.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either if Miz won because they could drag the feud out that way, right?
They could have a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, so Miz could win. I don't doubt it.
See?
But I just...
And then that happens.
Yeah.
Miz gets up. They do a vase spot, and then the security guard selling the injuries. Miz being like the over dramatic. I just put it back on mute, but this is like the best part about this whole yeah.
I forgot that Hell in a Cell is actually next month.
Hell in a Cell got moved from October to September,
and then TLC got moved from December to September, but now it's not even on the card this year. So
we don't know if it's Clash of Champions or TLC, but because then October is going to be Super Showdown and Evolution, and then November Survivor Series.
Are any of you guys, whoever's watching, are any of you guys going to Evolution?
No, Pico's going all in. And Randy, what's the next time you're going to a WWE event? No, wasn't TLC supposed to be in Boston, but then instead they gave you guys that Super Show? I remember, because Raw was there, I think, like a month ago. I just remember when Evolution got announced, all the Boston people bitching that it was on Staten Island. I feel like, too, as good as... Staten Island's a good arena, but at the same time, too, I feel like Evolution could maybe have done better if it was in a WWE more catered city. Or not catered, but, more like a strong WWE city.
I mean, Long Island is pretty strong, though, for WWE.
Oh, it is, but you're in Brooklyn 2 months prior, and then you're in Mania another 6 months.
Yeah, New York is just getting too many shows. We can all agree on that.
It's like the Chicago. No offense to you, Pico, but it's like when we see the Chicago. Probably Boston if it's a pay-per-view. I think Boston's getting a house show, but it's like a dual-branded house show.
That'd be one of the cities I want to go to for a wrestling show one day.
Yeah, Boston's on my list to go to for a wrestling show. New York I've done because Brooklyn. Chicago's on there, but Chicago, I kind of because I was going to Portugal the day after Money in the Bank, but if I didn't, I would have gone there. I think Evolution's going to be good. A lot of people are saying it's going to be bad. Evolution, I'm going in it open-minded. Honestly, you know what? I gotta say this, ladies, go shock the world.
Yeah. See, honestly, this is how I look at it. Don't go into it expecting too much. Go into it just kind of casually, just as a casual wrestling show, and then you'll actually enjoy it. I mean, we did that with I did that with Extreme Rules, and it actually didn't disappoint. Money in the Bank did not disappoint.
Slammiversary didn't disappoint, and we had a great time.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm going to Bellator show at Mohegan Sun in October. Oh, you gonna gamble the Lorenzos before, Randy?
Where's the Mohegan Sun again? Isn't it Las Vegas?
No, Mohegan Sun's in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Randy, what city is it in?
New Haven, Connecticut? I don't know.
Pico said, look at that. Because I know he's not the biggest Bullet Club guy, but that's what I said about All In. Just go into it expecting wrestling show. Exactly. I think even though Kenny Omega versus Pentagon's not the match people wanted, I think those two guys are going to go down and tear the house down. The women's fatal 4-way looks great. Skrull versus Okada is my pick for match of the night, though. Bader, Mitrione. Oh my God! That's a UFC throwback right there. Jeez.
Oh, Norwich, Connecticut.
Yeah,
not Norwich, England.
No, obviously Randy lives in.
No, that's because that's where Paige is from.
Yeah. Wow, Randy, that looks good. But yeah, because I think him and I may be going to UFC when they come here in December. I'm not sure about that yet, just because I want to see what the card is like.
I'm down though.
I'm down to go too, but if a UFC card is if it's no one that I interest in the main event, it's
if I know Nate Diaz is right now not in the best terms with the UFC.
He's fighting on the Madison Square Garden card.
Yeah, but if he fights in Toronto, I'll go for Nate Diaz.
But the one thing I want to talk about, though, is Khabib versus Conor McGregor, October 6th in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's not even the fact that Conor's back. It's just that.
Honestly, after that whole tirade that he threw.
Oh, Chael versus Fedor is the next night in Long Island. Wow. Oh, shit. Hassan, what's up?
Yeah,
Cuejo versus Dillashaw. That'd be a good fight, but like, I part of me is kind of tired. Oh, I wanted to go to the Punk fight a few months ago, but didn't feel like paying $300 for his fight. Exactly. Like with UFC 206, we went because it was like the first time going. We only paid, I think, like $125 per ticket. But then again, you don't know what it is. The other fight I can see happening is maybe Daniel Cormier.
Honestly, here's the thing.
I'd like to see Brock Lesnar, but I doubt that.
Hassan, you know Hassan, which fight I'm looking forward to, Hassan?
What?
Reebok versus Nike.
Fuck you. It's not a fight. Oh, that'd be a fight. Get the CEO of Reebok and Nike.
By the way, those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, look up the video. Is it Reebok or Nike? Just search on YouTube. Is it Reebok or Nike?
Yeah.
Well, it's Nike, but he says Nike. Yeah. You'll see in the video.
Swoosh versus the UFC brand. But I just wanted to talk about Khabib Conor because it's not the fact that Conor's back in the UFC for the first time in almost 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that the guy that he's fighting.
The
Dominican. Oh, he's saying that versus the guy that called. I thought it was Puerto Rican, but
some sort of Spanish. Yeah. I want to see Cruz versus Dillashaw.
Oh no, that's right. That would be a good fight too, Randy. Because I was thinking about it. Who did Cody win the title off of? And Cody won the title from. Cody won off Dominic Cruz, I think, in December 2016. I want to say, and then I don't know if Cody defended it against anyone else because I know Cody did beat. Cody lost to TJ Madison Square Garden, and then Cody obviously lost again Saturday night. But I'm not an alpha male fan. It's not that I'm a fan. It's just a lot of their fighters I think are overhyped for what they are. Yeah, but that's just my personal opinion.
I was gonna talk about, with Conor McGregor. I mean, after the whole tirade that he threw, even if that was an act, I don't know. I don't like the guy anymore. It's just he's one of those like bitches. You know what I mean? Like just a whiny bitch. Like okay, he's a great fighter, whatever, but I don't care for the guy.
I respect and I like him for where he came from.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That applies to a lot of
Conor kind of is the guy, though, that he kind of did kiss ass in the sense of where I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who sponsor him are UFC sponsors. Like, I'm pretty sure he's a Reebok athlete. Mm-hmm. He's affiliated with Monster. Like, pretty much, it's kind of like he's the yes man of the UFC where Dana says, hey, like back in the day, hey, I needed this done. Will you do it? Yeah. Why? Because he knew it was the easy way to get money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, I respect him for going into the boxing, facing Mayweather. But then I had people messaging me after, like, oh, why are they best friends now? Like when they were doing that press conference of being all friendly.
Yeah.
Because the UFC, like they won't, I don't think they'll publicly admit it, but a lot of their fighters, they sell the fight. Like you have to. You're not just going to throw two guys out there and
even if it's not predetermined. I mean, the whole
people who say it's predetermined are so stupid. I hate those people.
I'm just saying, even if it's not predetermined, you want to still hype up the fight, right? So it's kind of mutually beneficial for them to act like they hate each other, you know? So,
like for example, Cody and TJ, they talk shit, they beefed it up, but at the same time too, after the fight was done, you respect the athlete at the end of the day.
Yeah, even if you, let's say, I mean, it's a common thing, right? A lot of fighters hate each other, like not hate each other, but like they take shots at each other before the fight. But then once the fight is done, they kind of respect each other, right? It's like, okay, we went all the way, we gave it our best. Kind of like, you know, how him and Anish, when they were having the
Not a lot of people will know about that on here.
I know, but
it's like with
him and my
let's use a better example. It's like with
him and my cousin Anish, though. They had a really good lifting contest, Griff versus Anish, and they had some of the most real life heat going on, but then they respected each other after the lifting contest was over. And it wasn't real life heat actually anyway, but it was more of a, you know, sort
gimmick
of
heat.
Gimmick heat, fabricated heat.
Ooh, my friend has an extra ticket, but I don't know if I can take like 4 or 5 days off. Randy, why don't you just fly in Friday and then fly out Sunday? And I was just like, just a quick thought with all in, because like, for example, with me, I was offered to go, not offered, but I was asked to join a group for Survivor Series. Actually, it's him and Hassan. But I said no just because of money. But like with the Royal Rumble, like I can save and have time. But at the same time, too, I'm the same way where, hey, if I go to the Rumble, I'm going to fly in Saturday and then I'm going to fly out Monday or Tuesday night.
You know, we should do something funny. Because I've seen other people do this. And so I don't know how much is going to work on here because we're not exactly up there on their level. But if we get, okay, what would be a good number to get for viewers?
I don't know how many, like,
let's say, do you want like 20 people?
Yeah.
Okay,
20 people would be great.
How about like if we get a good amount of people, let's put a bet on the line. I'll go blonde or something. I don't know. If we get like maybe let's say 15. No, 15 is a little bit too low. What do you want to set the bar?
Too low. Let's go for.
If you get 20 people watching.
If we get 20 people, you'll go blonde. If we get 30 people, I'll shave my beard.
You gotta do something better than that. I mean, you've been beard free for.
Well, last time I was beard free was.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
No, it was last February because I was shaving and then I kind of fucked up, so I had to do the whole thing over again. Seth Rollins blonde streak 2.0. Yeah, but he doesn't have the hair for that anymore. Like,
yeah, I'll just go like Eminem, Slim Shady, blonde.
Yeah.
Like all over. I'll actually do it if we get how many? 20?
Yeah.
Did you guys agree with 20? I don't know. But I don't know. You guys have to help us out then.
Oh, if I
share the video, just tell people to watch it.
But no, here's the thing. If we get 30 views of people who actually go back and watch this after the live stream's over, that doesn't count. It's like you got to get 20 people in here.
Yeah, right now, live. I mean, it doesn't count afterwards.
Shave your head too. I won't shave my head, but I will do if we do get 30 in here, how about this? If we do get 30 in here, what can I do? I will go frosted tips.
Constable Griff.
Constable. What the fuck? Oh no. If we do 30 people,
if we get 30 people, Griff has to buy a Baron Corbin shirt.
Those exist. And if we get 20 people, he will buy and wear a Jinder Mahal shirt to Raw in Toronto in 3 weeks.
No, you can't.
I got a really cool shirt from Spencer's Gifts that I'm probably gonna wear to Raw in Toronto because I'm gonna wear it on SummerSlam Sunday. Which Hassan, check your Facebook by the way for.
I'd rather die than support Jinder Mahal.
Exactly. See, like I have to do Baron Corbin. Oh, also Randy. Oh. Jays are beating the Red Sox. Nothing on that thought. See that Boston would just dog walk Toronto, especially after. And thank you for sweeping the Yankees. I laughed so hard.
I'm guessing he's also a Patriots fan, though.
Randy Oscar. Oh yeah, Randy's Boston through and through. Randy, you guys are in first place by like 40 games. You can afford to lose a game after sweeping the Yankees.
Randy, do you like the Bills?
Randy loves Tom Brady. TJ, you want to meet Triple H? I'm trying to convince him to.
See, the thing is, I met the guy twice already. I don't know. I don't believe in meeting guys like.
Just get an autograph or just get a photo. Like you don't. Like I don't even know if the pricing's out. Basically, though.
Okay, I would consider it.
I'm doing Miz and Charlotte Flair 100%.
This is what I would consider doing.
That's why Randy's the man.
This is what I would consider doing. If I do meet Triple H, I'll get that picture that I took with him and Shawn Michaels, get it printed, and then get him to autograph that. That would make sense. But since I've already met him, he's not on my priority list. You know what I mean? So if we do the meet and greets, I'll consider. I definitely want to do Charlotte, and then I'll also do the Miz. Charlotte and Miz for sure. And if it's just them two, I'm satisfied if it's just Charlotte and Miz. I don't care about meeting Triple H again.
Yeah, Triple H I want to do, but like him and AJ, I may just get the program. Like I don't need a photo with them again. But Randy, that's bucket list for me, by the way.
I was gonna say that's 1 up. That's 4 up.
He's from Connecticut. He's easier for him. But with me though, like I want to get Miz and Charlotte Flair. But the thing with Charlotte is I've got 2 posters. I've got my Mania 34 event poster with everyone on it, and I've got the Mania 32 match card poster where I've got Becky's signature, I've got Sasha's signature, and I've got Ric Flair's signature. So all I need is Charlotte. I don't know which one to have signed, but I'm going to do a Twitter poll eventually once ticket details are done. You want me, Alexa? Wait, Brand. Let me see if I got a photo of this. I think I do. I think I've met Alexa before.
He's gonna pull up with like one of his 20 pictures with Alexa.
You want me here, Randy? Want me here? She is fantastic to meet. I recommend it if you ever get the chance to.
You know what's you know who's really good to meet?
Oh, the Bludgeon Brothers are gonna.
Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is a very lovely person.
Yeah, I met Sasha too, and I met Sasha too. It's just her development and the fact that she's a bitch to her fans, like outside of a.
But I actually do mean that because she was very nice to meet Sasha.
No, Sasha was nice to me too. Right? I met Sasha at Mania 32 and 33, and she was nice to me. Well, 32 was good. 33 was okay, but we went. Matt, Alex, and I went towards the end. I think he's vouching on Alexa. Oh, I got a good one. If we get 30 people in here, I will find the annoying black guy on Twitter, the Comic-Con and Alexa Bliss, and I'll spend a day with him. How about that?
Good God. That Black Such.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, I like Such though.
Yeah, Such is likable. Yeah, Black Such. I'll spend the day with Black Such. Oh God, you guys are actually hanging out. We live 5 minutes from each other. It's Falcone. Yeah, we hang out. We watch wrestling shows together.
Well, here's the thing. We were actually we do this once a week for the podcast, but I guess
I was out of town yesterday.
Yeah, originally we were going to do the podcast tonight, but we just kind of didn't do it. So this is basically what it is.
See, Randy, 35 for us is up in the air right now. Like part of me is like kind of supposed to watch. I don't.
Oh yeah, supposed to watch SummerSlam 2002.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on for that.
I told him to watch some of the key matches, like watch the main event, watch Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, and some of the undercard matches, like Eddie Guerrero versus was it Edge? I'm forgetting. No.
I think so. I don't have my phone really.
I'm blanking out on some of the matches, but I mean, overall, that was the best SummerSlam, along with SummerSlam 2000.
RVD Benoit.
Yeah, that one.
Angle Mysterio.
Angle Mysterio.
How do you watch the whole show?
Yeah, that is true.
I said that.
If you guys are,
the podcast is not.
I guess, yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Okay, if you're reviewing the whole show, then yeah, watch the whole. Yeah. Just stay up. Don't go to bed.
I gotta be up at 6 o'clock for work.
Because remember, this is 2002. This is when the pay-per-views were 3 hours, not 4 hours, not 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I only picked tomorrow because Thursday I'm busy and I'm out of town. When we're out of town, actually, we're going to a buddy's cottage up in about 2 hours north of here, and then basically that's the only time I got. So,
aren't you supposed to go shopping for ties tomorrow?
Yeah,
days before he.
Yeah, basically, I picked all three because I watched it last year, and I can go back and watch. Go back and watch parts of it because I'm kind of like jog my memory for what happened.
I don't get it.
Basically, what happened was I got a little too. Let's just put it this way: I got a little over my head. Let's just put it like that. And then next week we got 2 podcasts coming because of something came up for Thursday with me. So the fantasy football podcast is getting pushed back. We're going to record on. We're going to record the SummerSlam NXT TakeOver preview on Monday night during Raw, and then Tuesday night during SmackDown Live, we're going to be recording the fantasy football podcast. So look out for that. Double podcast week next week. Can't wait.
Ger's burying himself deep. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm burying myself now. But a fantasy football podcast.
He's double downing.
Basically, if you remember if you ever go back, anyone here, if you've never listened to No Holds Barred, we suggest you listen to them. We talk a lot. But one podcast, I brought on my friend Andrew. We talked about hockey. He's also a pretty good fantasy football guy too. So basically, what we are going to do, Randy, that'll be on my next paycheck. So I'll be paying him right before SummerSlam. Yeah, don't worry. I ain't gonna pull an Alex and not pay. But
why didn't you Venmo him the money?
I didn't know what Venmo was until you guys mentioned it.
No, it doesn't exist in Canada.
Yeah, I was about to say too, because it was weird, but no.
The only reason I knew about it is because actually another sports guy that I sort of know, he mentioned it once to me. That's the only reason I even knew about it.
Yeah, but then with the fantasy football podcast, we're just going to go through it and basically help the people build a good team. Not basically pick, but we're going to look at the rankings for what players are where, top 5 quarterbacks, which quarterbacks are best for you for leagues and stuff like that. We're working out the kinks still. And also we do have some other sports related podcasts because that's why we call ourselves No Holds Barred. Yeah, Randy, basically I want to go and basically give my opinions because right now, I was asking this actually with I was asking myself this with people where I was saying, like, who would you pick number 1 overall in a draft right now? Basically,
let's go
hockey. Basically, I was saying that my personal opinion right now, I have Todd Gurley going first overall. Some people have Le'Veon Bell. Others may have Antonio Brown. So that's why I want to do this podcast to kind of like help episode 6. This is episode 7. 265 total views. Yeah, hockey. Actually, since he's here, T Extreme is going to be, if you want to, you can come. We are going to do a hockey podcast, but I want to do that probably in about a month and a half from now. So probably like Randy, we know what quarterback you pick first. Let's just say we know. I'm just trying to figure out how. No, Randy always goes for Tom Brady first every year. It's always his first pick.
What was that guy's name?
I know that, but I'm not making the podcast for Randy, Alex. I'm pretty much doing the podcast just for maybe someone like TJ who doesn't do fantasy football that often.
Griff, are you
can get late. Yeah, but I feel like for example, the podcast, like, where do you take Deshaun Watson? Like, that's like a relatively good topic to cover. Like, certain running backs, like, what's the advantages of taking like a Todd Gurley over Le'Veon Bell?
Who's finally going to hire that San Francisco quarterback? What's his name?
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Another question: how will Jimmy Garoppolo fare this year? How will Jared? I know he's going to be good, but like, will Jared Goff be as good as he was last year? Like, how will Matt Ryan be now that he signed the contract? Will Kirk Cousins be good in Minnesota? Like, helping your fantasy team? Because we're going to do an NFL season preview, and we're going to do. Yeah, Randy, I had that last year. Number 1 overall, 2 different drafts, took David Johnson in both, and it fucked me over. Fucking hurts his hand in the first quarter of the game. No holds barred. 6 episodes, 265 total. You know what? Some podcasts need to start. Like, I know I don't have that many views. That's the thing with YouTube. I never really care for views. Like, even not care for views. Let me rephrase that. Fuck. Oh. At first, I didn't
care, but it doesn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I care, but it doesn't make a difference. I'm not on, like, I never came on with the intention right away I'm going to skyrocket and make money. I just like turning on a camera and talking to people. Yeah, I do it for fun. Literally, it's a hobby. It's a hobby that I've been doing for the past 5.5 years, and I wouldn't trade for anything, especially all the people in here that I've met over the course of time. And also, too, is this match going to be long, or what's going to happen here? Because
we have that on record.
Oh, fuck, it's going to be a triple threat. I guarantee you. Because I think Bludgeon Brothers are going to DQ, and it'll be Bar, New Day, and thing.
We have that on record. He said he wouldn't trade it. I'm
still trying to figure that out, Randy. I'm trying to. It's just so annoying.
You said you wouldn't trade it for anything, so you wouldn't even trade it for Jessica.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Don't put her in this. I don't like getting her. I know. Yeah, I'm spreading awareness. But you know what? I know some people like. I don't want to say anything else. But let's see. The Bar right now this should be Bar versus Usos. Honestly, there shouldn't be Bar versus New Day. New Day just needs, because the thing with New Day,
hope it's not New Day.
No, it's not. Hopefully, it's not. But here's the thing. Right now, I think it's gonna be a triple threat.
Yeah, with so many
I'm thinking triple threat because the Bludgeon Brothers I think are at ringside right now. But here's the best thing: they attack them and then they have all 3 of them, because the SmackDown tag triple threat from WrestleMania wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad of a match, except Usos, New Day, and Bludgeon Brothers.
Well, with SummerSlam's kind of like WrestleMania, right? They just want to get everyone on the card, so they do all these multi-man matches, multi-woman matches.
That's why they have like the random. So, I think
Charlotte
the kickoff shows had I think will have like random 6-man tags or even 6-team tags where like you said, just get anyone on the card.
So that's the reason why I think Raw.
Do you think?
Probably.
Yeah,
because
probably.
With B Team as champions, they don't.
Did they change B Team's song? I didn't watch. I only watched Raw last night up until
maybe
the beginning of the Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns match. I didn't turn it off because of that. I was out of town, and I was in a hotel room last night, and basically my girlfriend and I went out. Room. Yeah, I'll tell you. I had a free room last night to use up at a resort town a little bit far away. Yeah, but no, because the Battle Scars song was honestly one of the best theme songs.
Wait, they changed it completely?
I think so. I did not watch Raw last night. I watched the first 15 minutes.
By the way, I don't know anything that happened on Raw last night. I was gonna catch up when I got home today, but then I saw this guy, and then
it was good, Randy. It was my girlfriend and I. We were out of town we left Friday night, and then we came back this afternoon. Actually, yeah, we left there around 11 o'clock this morning. And then her and I did some shopping around here, around our house, around where we live, and then now hanging out with him. I want to watch that segment, Hassan. I want to watch that segment. I've been really busy all weekend.
Apparently, so I've heard mixed reviews about the Heyman segment. I actually don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
Should I ruin it for myself, or should I just wait to watch
and then tweet it out? That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to watch it sometime tonight or hopefully tomorrow. We'll see when I get the free time to, honestly.
See, the funny thing is, it's actually there's for once some curiosity about a Heyman segment, I guess, because usually they're all the same.
But like his segment in Buffalo was pretty good too. But like his segment was, I like the Miami segment was like okay, and then it was him, and then Brock comes out and he's he's like that look on his face, like I like what I see, and then when he holds Brock's, when he's like squishing him in the face right here, it was perfect. That's what made that segment better.
I didn't like the Miami one because we've seen Heyman do that so many times.
That's what I'm saying.
But come out and Heyman's just gonna smile again. So
Heyman's good at running away.
Yeah. So, but hopefully this time, and I'm talking about last night. Hopefully something different.
I know it's just a sit-down interview with Renee. It wasn't like it was pre-filmed. I'm pretty sure. Like it was filmed and then it was not pre-filmed, pre-recorded interview. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like backstage. I don't think it was live, like they were in ring or anything like that, or it was backstage. I'm pretty sure it was a pre-recorded interview.
By the way, for SummerSlam, what your guys' podcast schedule is, but I also told him to check out SummerSlam 2000 because that's probably my second favorite after 2002. I mean, the 2002 and 2000 are basically here and here, kind of like, very close to each other, for me at least. So, and I really like 98 too, so I told him to check out.
I've seen bits and pieces of 98. I remember watching it. Like the first match was good, but then the fucking like oddities match came up, and I'm like watching that. Like, why am I watching this? Like, what the fuck is this? And for those of you who don't know, like, I started wrestling. I didn't start watching wrestling until later on. Like, it was one of those things. I can't go and say, yeah, I've been watching since I was a kid.
Oh shit! Wasn't
you went to the Survivor Series 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Randy, why do you know so much about what's going on in Toronto, man?
He keeps up.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, they do it at a nightclub. It's in not downtown, but it's like on like outside of downtown. Kind of more in the hipsterish parts of downtown.
I don't even remember anything from that show.
No, I don't usually go to them. They also do these trivia things sometimes, and you're all here right now. Oh, Orlando! This is the only thing about the New Day I like is that when they do the introduction.
Speaking of trivia, I'm just trying to test myself over here, and maybe someone can fact check me, but I think before Nicholas, Rene Dupree was the youngest champion ever in WWE because he was 19 when he won the tag team championship. I believe so. I believe it was Rene Dupree.
Yeah, Sunday. That's live audio wrestling. I'm pretty sure, Randy, right? Sunday Night Main Event. I gotta look that one up actually.
The Rene Dupree one?
No, Sunday Night Main Event wrestling. Because there's also live audio wrestling. I know BuzzFeed does one, but it's not canon. Sunday Night Main Event.
Yeah, if you're not even counting Nicholas as champion, Rene Dupree is the youngest champion.
Or he's the youngest world heavyweight.
No, I mean a champion in general. Okay. Rene Dupree is the youngest champion in general. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's Rene Dupree.
The other podcast I've been meaning to check out too is it's not Canadian, but the Something to Wrestle, Bruce Pritchard and Conrad. Okay, yeah, so live audio wrestling. I remember those guys. They air they're on TSN up here, and they air like late Sunday nights, like around 11 or midnight. I think they go on. But yeah, no, I've listened to a couple of theirs at the time. There's also a couple other ones. There's a couple other Canadian ones I've listened to before as well. Yeah, but I know live. I haven't listened to them since it's been Sunday Night's Main Event, or Sunday Night Main Event. But I have listened to it when it was live audio wrestling. I listened to a couple.
Is it mostly a wrestling podcast or?
It's basically a wrestling podcast. Okay. But they don't do just WWE. They do a little bit of everything. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, actually, now that has my head like the Survivor Series Strikes comedy show. It was me. Who else? Me, Ivan.
No, you went by yourself. We didn't want to go. We wanted to go to the bar. You went by yourself. I remember that.
Was it just me?
Yeah, it's a good podcast to do wrestling trivia too. Yeah, they do. There's also a couple other guys. I think one's called like I don't know the names of them, but I've seen them on Twitter before. Yeah, there's a lot of great wrestling content for like podcasts, entertainment coming out. We have Aftermath TV, which has Santino, which has Jimmy Corderas, and then there's a couple other people on there. They have a girl. Well, it was the show Renee and Arda used to be on actually at one point, like 10 years ago. Because I remember a lot of the times as well when I was young, like when you're like 12 or 13. Jason Agnew, yeah, that name is very familiar. Jason Agnew, yeah, I know Jay. I don't know him, but I know the name. Basically, I remember back in the day when 9 to 11, because remember how it was, it's a school night and your parents make you go to bed early? Well, in Canada, they showed Raw on Monday, not Mondays, obviously, from 9 to 11, or 9:15 to 11, actually, I think it was. But I remember after school, they would show it from 4 to 6. So I'd get home from school at around like 3:30 and then watch Raw from 4 to 6 actually, and then watch.
For a while,
it was called, I think, Right After Wrestling at that point.
Yeah.
With Renee, Arda, and Mauro.
For a while too, what they would do is over here on Sportsnet, or The Score as it was called, they would have Raw from 9 to 11, and then they would replay it the same night from midnight to like 2.
I think they do that for Vancouver.
So, yeah,
I think they do that for Vancouver. I'm pretty sure they do it like I think they may do it here too. I'm not sure.
So just the 1 hour break, and then they would replay it again. So it's kind of weird.
Well, they don't do it here, but then they'll show they still show. No, not the TSN days, the Score days, Hassan. Remember that?
This was definitely the Score days because
the ones I'm talking about are the Score days, not the TSN days. Like I remember you guys talking about the TSN days where they would like Raw would start late because like of a hockey game or a baseball game going late.
Yeah, I to be honest, like at least when I came here, I think
you're getting asked a question. Hockey,
I don't even. I'll just say Toronto. I don't know. I hope Toronto. See, that's the thing. I don't know who's gonna win. I just hope Toronto's gonna win. But then again, I mean, I kind of don't like how Toronto fans kind of annoy me, to be honest.
Here's the thing with Leaf fans.
I know I'm a really bad. That's one thing I need to really get started on is watching hockey. I just haven't been able to make. I guess I can try, but I just never made the time for sports, to be honest.
Ravi's a Sabres fan. Just remember that. It's one of the laughable effects.
You and Ravi. Yeah, Ravi doesn't watch hockey either.
He doesn't watch it, but
that makes me feel better because I literally sometimes forget that I'm not the only one. I feel like I'm the only one sometimes.
Ryan's a true NHL fan. The man watches the NHL Network. Give the man props.
Here's the thing about Leafs fan.
No, the one thing I was going to say about Leafs fans is that so many of them have hot take opinions immediately. Like even I can get a little annoyed with it. Not the ones where it's like, or not like I get annoyed with it in the sense of people are like automatically, oh yeah, it's the year they're winning the cup. When like last year I knew going into the season, yeah, no, they're not winning. And then this year too, win around and see what happens. Work for the Capitals this year. Just saying. Leaf fans are the top 5 teams I never want to play for if I was in the NHL. So, yeah, if you were drafted by an NHL team, someone would dig up a tweet from you being like, oh, I hate the Leafs. Oh, I will give this. There are certain people in the Toronto media who are very annoying. There are certain people.
So that's exactly.
I don't want to say names, but yeah, there are certain media members who. It gets frustrating.
Yeah, when I mentioned the fans, that's what I mean.
We got to deal with
I was going to say that even though I'm not a hockey fan, just the feeling I get is that every year for the last 10 years that I've basically been hearing every year the season starts, they do really good. Fans are like, oh, this is the year we're going to win. And then they shit the bed and then they flop. And it's the same cycle. You know, every year is the same thing. Oh, this is going to be the year Toronto's the best team. And, you know, it never ends up happening. So I know that can be applied to a lot of different fans. It just seems to be much more for a cult over here.
I'm not afraid the Toronto media is watching this. I'd like to someday maybe work for the Toronto media. That's why. And also, don't you? I worked for the company. I worked for the company that broadcasted for the two teams. Hassan, we're not the Chicago Cubs because the Chicago Cubs actually won a title. If anything, the Toronto Maple Leafs are to the NHL are to the NHL
what the Bills are to the NFL.
No, what the New York Knicks are to the NBA. In the sense of the Leafs last one in 67, the Leafs last one in 67, and the Knicks last one in 73.
Aren't Lorenzo's fans of the Knicks?
Yeah. I left the rip on the Knicks. Leafs weren't good this year. No, I had Tampa. I thought Tampa was going to the final. That was just from like a realistic perspective, but the fan perspective of me wanted Washington, and I got what I wanted. But even like when AM34 went down with the injury, the team imploded. I wouldn't say imploded, but more or less, I just feel like he didn't have his exact step when he came back. But he's off this season. He's healthy. So next year, I take it around at a time. I don't like next year. There's so many teams out there. So many teams who I feel like can contend. But then there's a small few who I think can actually go for it and win it.
Isn't Tavares taking them to the cup?
That's every Leafs fan's dream right now. I was just saying it's yeah, Austin Matthews is the game changer. But the thing I like about Tavares coming into Toronto is the fact that Austin doesn't have any pressure. He doesn't have any pressure on him. But say if Austin Matthews has like a little bit of a slump where he kind of doesn't score. Not kind of doesn't score. That was a bad word to say. Where he doesn't score.
Yeah.
It can get. If Tavares is on a 5-game goal streak where he's fucking lighting it up every night, and Matthews is kind of like in the background.
Where's Matthews from? He's from Oklahoma.
No, he's from Arizona. I think he's Port Scottsdale.
I don't know why I thought Oklahoma.
Their defense. Yeah, but I feel like their defense is garbage. Their defense is garbage. Like it's. But the thing I feel with that is Pittsburgh won with a pretty let's say that. Pittsburgh won with a pretty mediocre defense. They had the year Chris Letang was out, which I'm pretty sure was 2017, and you're winning with guys like Brian Dumoulin and stuff like that. I don't think Liljegren's making the NHL this year.
Who's Justin's Western team in hockey?
Anaheim Ducks, who are bringing back some. Let's talk about the Anaheim Ducks bringing back those retro uniforms. Oh my God, Liljegren won't be in the NHL until 2019, 2020. Brian Dumoulin's really good, but I'm just saying in a sense too, like if who wants to listen to Lisa? Like Schultz, like that's what I'm saying. Schultz was a steal, but here's the thing: they did not have like those great defenses that you've seen win cups prior. Like look at Chicago. Like Chicago had a really good defense. The Los Angeles Kings had, pretty sure Los Angeles Kings had a really good defense. I can't remember the roster. Also, let me stop me saying just to read it. That's a part of the live thing. I want to get you guys involved in the live aspect of everything. But you know what? Yeah, I'm a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'm a big fan of the Capitals too.
Does have a habit of doing that sometimes. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the Kings had a great defense. Alec Martinez on there. Jake Muzzin, Drew Doughty. Voinov before he decided to punch a woman.
When's the new season?
Any team who takes a shot at Slava Voinov right now, I don't know.
When's the new season starting?
October the 3rd.
Okay, you know what?
Leafs, Canadians, Capitals, Bruins, and I think Vancouver Calgary.
100% this year I'm actually going to follow. I'm actually going to watch every Leafs game at least.
He doesn't, Adam.
Yeah. No, I'll actually do it. I need to start getting into it. So
that's what's called no holds barred, even though it's a wrestling term. All the topics. I don't know why I'm doing this with the word life. Or yeah.
Word life.
Yeah, we talk about it all.
This?
Yeah. Voinov is a piece of garbage, but he was a good player. But right now, I feel like if a team takes a risk on him, it's what it is. It's risk. I think he's better off playing in the KHL. Thank you. Soup Nazi photo back there. That right there is a picture collage from my father and I went to the Vancouver 2010 Olympics. Probably one of the greatest events I've ever greatest events. It's one of the greatest experiences of my life. I got to see Canada and USA play. Soup Nazi. Remember Seinfeld? No soup for you? That's what that is. And it's also signed by Seinfeld. Everyone in Seinfeld signed by Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Jason Alexander, Michael Richards, and the one and only Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, that's what it is. Soup Nazi, not Nazi. We are an anti-Nazi podcast, like part of my take on Barstool Sports.
It's really no topics barred.
No topics barred, no holds barred, but no holds barred sounds better. You got to reel the people in. Oh my God, I thought New Day almost won. I was about to get mad. Oh, I didn't watch Seinfeld.
It's Ryan. It's Alex, isn't it?
No.
On the account.
Oh, 100% it is. Matt's probably asleep right now.
Yeah, Matt's an old man.
Yeah.
So
Matt's a sleeper. I don't know what else he's doing right now.
maybe masturbating.
There's a very good chance of that.
To what? Tushy.com, our sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy, what do you like better? Are you a Seinfeld guy or are you a Friends guy? Oh, Alex is a Friends guy. I almost said Friends person. Yeah,
That 70s show.
right now. Watch Seinfeld when you get the chance. That 70s show is a really good show, or was a really good show, I should say.
I was never really into it too much, but I used to watch it here and there. That's about it.
It's one of those shows, in my opinion. But I want to go back and watch it.
I was more of an Maury, Jerry Seinfeld.
You know what? Speaking of Entourage, you know what I'm excited for?
What?
Ballers, back this Sunday on HBO. I cannot wait. I love that show.
Which season? Season 2?
Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. I don't know enough about. Not that I don't know about. I'm getting my words mixed up.
Actually,
I don't know enough about that 70s show off the top of my head to spoil it. What are you excited for? Oh, no, that was Alex who uploaded that. Baller season. He's excited to meet my sister. I'm excited to meet his sister.
Why? Let me ask him why. What did you hear?
Ballers season 4. I don't know how it's going to be. Hopefully it's good. Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's I'll leave that to him to respond to.
Yeah. We know, Alex. We're watching.
You mean it's actually awesome, or they're just chanting this is awesome?
I don't know. It's Orlando.
It's probably good. Like it looks like
it looks like it's a good match. A lot of action. Oh, Big E just ate shit on that on the apron. Season 2 finale was bad though, Randy. You have to admit that. Season 2 just ended on a sour note.
By the way, Ryan, I think she might be too young for you though.
I am younger than her.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. We're watching. Looks like a good match. Yeah, we're watching a mute, but we're on the podcast right now.
Where was I? So I don't know if you guys watched the show Better Call Saul, but they had their season 4 premiere last night, and I couldn't watch it, but I'm gonna watch it soon. Hopefully tonight when I get back home, because that show I've been really following, and it's been great. It's much slower paced than some people like, but I think it's really good prequel to Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Matt just goes a little berserk.
Are you saying I like younger girls?
Nothing wrong with liking younger girls. My girlfriend's younger than me.
I'm not saying that because maybe you didn't know, right? Sometimes you don't know. Jailbait.
Fun fact: Ryan Falcone and Matt Lorenzo share the same birthday.
She's 18. That's legal.
Tessa Blanchard is 23. Again, Liv Morgan's 24. Who's this again?
Sasha Banks is like a year
26.
Yeah, she's a year older than us.
So. Bailey's like 29, I think.
See, the thing is, I sometimes forget how young Sasha Banks is. I feel like she's like 2-3 years older than us, but she's only a year older.
Yeah, that's the.
She has a horrible. Wait. Oh yeah, she has a very flat face. I don't want to be rude, but I've noticed that.
Yeah.
It's just like you see it from the side. It's like her forehead is on the same level as her. Like there's like nothing there. Nothing's sticking out. It's her forehead and then just going straight down. Like she has like an Asian girl's face. You know what I mean? Actually, it's true. So.
Yeah, Chelsea Green's hot. Shut up. Chelsea Green's young too. I think Chelsea Green's like 27. And I know where that is. Alex, can you mail me that shirt, please? I'll pay the duties on it. Fucking customs. I would. Oh, she's attractive, but.
I mean, I smashed, but yeah, she's not like top level, I guess, compared to the other divas. Yeah,
like she's like Chelsea. She's cute.
Yeah,
like I Yeah, she's cute. She's got a good body.
Conrad said I look like I jizzed my pants in that picture with her.
Answer my question. Tessa Blanchard could get the business. Yeah, she could.
Tessa Blanchard?
There you go.
Of course.
Of course. Worst shirt.
The only diva,
there are worse shirts out there that WWE has made lately that are better, that are worse than the Chelsea one.
That was a pretty bad shirt, though. I have to admit. It was such bad quality too, because I could tell when he was buying the shirt that.
Randy, go back and watch the vlogs from basically. After better than the other ones that she was selling, though. It was better than the other ones she was selling. That's all I'll say.
But honestly,
like shirt there.
Both of them, like you could tell, but after one wash, it would just like the material would just the quality would just go away. Like it was just a very poorly printed shirt.
Like it would probably become like eventually. I wouldn't wear it out on a regular basis just because like I don't do that with a lot of wrestling shirts, but I would probably end up being like maybe a workout shirt or a pajama shirt.
Actually, just wear.
Yeah, Randy, that one, the white one. It's got it basically says it says like it's like Chelsea green, but it's spelled like weird because it like runs 4 lines in the shirt and then the background's her in a. I'm not embarrassed. It's just one of those things where, well, for one, if I'm on a date with my girlfriend, or let's say date, we've been going on for almost 2 years. If her and I are hanging out, yeah, she's the thing. She doesn't mind when I wear it. She just doesn't want me wearing it all the time. But like,
just be like, no, yeah.
And I'm not embarrassed. I worked out my Uso shirt today, actually, down since day one-ish. I wore that when I went to the gym today. But
that's a really good.
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed to wear it, and also too because that might. She doesn't want you to wear certain clothes.
When you pop in the question,
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Probably late 2019, early 2020. But
like, do you?
What kind of girlfriend is this? Basically, no. She doesn't care what I wear. It's just she doesn't want me wearing fucking wrestling shirts all the time. Like. Yeah, like if we're going out to a nice restaurant, am I going to wear a wrestling shirt? No. And also, too, it's not that
that's something I would do, maybe.
Yeah. Roll up to the fucking keg. Yeah, we're on like the fucking Wrestle Freaking Mania.
Yeah, why not?
No, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, TJ, read my Would You Rather.
I don't see one.
Where?
You're going to get my.
Yeah, I don't see one. Where is it? Or maybe he's posting it now. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Let's just wait. We don't see. Retype the question. Oh, and we're over an hour too. But no. Basically, to rephrase, like.
Wait, let me see. Maybe we missed it. Let's go up.
You didn't see it. Let's see.
I thought we read everything.
I thought we did too. She has a horribly shaped face.
Because I've been reading Alex's comments the whole time.
No, we don't see it. We scrolled up. We don't see it.
Yeah.
But
because I'm reading all the comments on here. Has your girlfriend ever said anything to you when you're wearing a wrestling shirt?
No, like she doesn't say anything bad. It's just doesn't want me wearing them all the time. No, we don't. And I don't have a moderator for this. I said not now. I ignored it. She said to me that she doesn't want me wearing it 24.
Wait, but
she doesn't want.
Does she realize sometimes that you're wearing a wrestling shirt? Because
no, but that's like all stuff. Like she doesn't like if we're out in public.
Sometimes she. I'm guessing she wouldn't know if you're even wearing a.
Sometimes no, she kind of like after.
But you can
the amount of stuff that I have in my closet helps. She has like girlfriends steal clothes.
Yeah. She
has. I have a shirt, an In Your House shirt actually, the In Your House logo from like back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And I pretty much she has it. Or have Naya put your. I just saw the part of Naya.
Yeah, so
I'm not with.
It got. We see the second part from where you say, or have Naya put her feet, but we don't see the first part. But let me read the second part. Or have Naya put her feet on your face for an hour with your mouth open after she wrestles in a 60-minute Iron Man match. Okay, Iron Women match. Okay, whatever you put the first part. I don't see.
Just keep typing it. We don't know already. Fucking send it to us.
But honestly, Alex, whatever the first question was,
I'll take the first one.
I'll take the first one because I was gonna say
2 on number 1, please.
Out of all the divas, the only diva I can think about not doing anything with is Nia Jax. I'm not about that.
You've had 4 people ask you, repost it.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
So it's not just our stream that's a problem. Clearly, it's Alex's
body
computer.
positivity stuff. I'm not into that type of body type. I'm just saying. She's very pretty, but I wouldn't hit it. Yeah, honestly, like we're not even like joking over here. Like
We're not joking.
It didn't even show up. We see the second part, the Nia Jax part.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wonder now. I'm very curious because I'm leaning towards picking the first part, even though I don't know what it is, because I can't see myself going with Nia Jax.
What can be worse?
Feet on my face.
What can be possibly be worse than that?
I wonder what her feet smells like. Nia Jax.
I don't know.
Honestly, if I had to pick though, do you think we're a little bit too loud?
No, they're still awake.
If I had to pick though, I would smell Carmella's feet. Carmella's feet probably smells very good.
I'd rather smell Snuka's feet.
I don't have a feet fetish, but if I had to suck on someone's toes, Carmella.
You heard it here first.
I'm just being honest. If I had to,
Jesus Christ,
TJ a foot guy. I'm really not, but
him and Rex Ryan are best friends.
Okay, you know what? I like to say I'm a try something. I'll try something once, at least once. So yeah.
That's part of what Tony Atlas is laugh.
Would you suck on someone's toes?
Your toes.
Get in
Did you look at your phone? Yeah, I'm taking number one.
What? Yeah, Griffs. How many of your girlfriend's toes can you get in your mouth? Can you get in
the
your mouth?
same question, and I'm gonna go with
how many?
I'm probably gonna say about 4 or 5.
Yeah. So the question.
Wow,
would you rather?
That was a good spot right there.
Would you rather TJ finger your ass until he should? Was the first part?
I
mean, I guess. Okay, I guess the other part for me would be: would you rather have?
Oh yeah, so he's basically no. He's.
Would you rather have? Yeah, I would rather have Griff finger in my ass.
I'll do that off camera. You'll say Snapchat exclusive.
Actually, I already fingered his ass at New Orleans.
Yeah.
I already stuck it in there.
Come on! Is the bar gonna win here?
Yeah, I'll read them out. No worries. I mean, you guys can ask me any question. It's fine. I'll answer. You know, even if it's something weird. So her whole foot. Did you see?
Oh, this is so ridiculous. He's gonna tap right here.
Did you say her whole foot?
I said. I gotta read you guys. I'm just trying to.
Every kind of pie. Apple pie. Yeah, apple.
Cherry.
I like apple. Although, I mean, if there was such a thing as a Rock's pie, you know, when Rock used to talk about pie, I would, the strudels and stuff like that, I would try those too.
I'd try that too. Ooh,
would you rather Carmella lose the title clean or put your nose on Big Cass's ass while he farts for an hour, but Mella is champ for a year?
Oh, fuck, Mella's losing.
Carmella lose the title clean for sure. I'm not as big.
Oh, wait. TJ, here's one for you. Let Carmella take a dump on your chest or eat Griff's ass for 35 minutes straight.
Carmella take a dump on my chest. That I don't even mind that. I'd be like, okay, you want to shit anchovies on me? Go ahead.
Shit, I gotta watch this match back. All full. This look.
Do you like anchovies?
No, I don't. Damn, this has been.
No, I honestly wouldn't.
Yeah, like the fucking Mella losing clean. I don't want to.
See, I'd be able to say Carmella.
Oh God, are New Day gonna fucking win?
Yeah, I think that's the end. This match has been going on forever.
Fucking hell. Why New Day? Why?
Did he send me another one?
Yeah, but. So how about this? Alex, send them the ones for there, and then Ryan, just keep commenting on here for TJ. Let's see this one. This one's gotta be funny.
Wait.
Okay. Shoot.
Would you rather fuck Carmella for 1 minute or Jessica for an hour? Okay.
Oh, good Lord, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Carmella for 1 minute. Wait, you okay, you also have to answer. That's true.
Yeah. I think that was directed towards me.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Unless I guess he wants both of us to answer. Yeah,
I have to answer. Just fuck. This is gonna sound bad, but I'm taking my girlfriend. Does the hour include Gatorade breaks or like?
Griff can't last an hour.
No, I can't.
This is a bragging way, but honestly, I probably.
Oh, well, that's a 6 out.
I could probably come close because I don't know.
The hell the Bludgeon Brothers are waiting right there.
It takes me a while. People have complained. I mean, by people, of course, I mean females. Don't get it twisted. Have complained that I take a little bit too long sometimes. So
Alex, you know why? And I don't say it's sad. I think it's love. So New Day and Bludgeon Brothers.
See, the thing is, you can obviously bang Jessica anytime you want, though. So why don't you just?
I know, but it's like a minute's a minute. I definitely can last longer than a minute with that.
I don't know. I think Griff would go with Carmella because the way he drools over Carmella, I just don't see him saying no to Carmella.
Ring of Honor. Hold on, fight now.
Wow, look at Randy's question.
I don't have a short leash. I just love her.
No, is Griff's girlfriend hot, TJ?
Yeah,
she's pretty.
Yeah.
I definitely
want to rate her on a 1 to 10. So y'all know my rating already.
Rate Griff's girlfriend on a scale of 1 to 10. 6? I don't know. 6, 7, 6.5. I'll say 6.5. Not a fast lane 8.5, but 6.5.
I don't need to watch Silas Young. Let's put up 205 live.
By the way, did you guys ever get over that debate about Fastlane? Actually, I shouldn't even bring it up.
Let's not bring that up. The tweet was discovered, and yeah, let's just leave it at that.
I love TJ. I love you too, Alex and Matt.
Matt just,
I know Matt's. I know it's Alex, but I love both of you guys. Griff has a short leash with Jess. She's gonna get pissed. Probably for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you know how girlfriends can be. She'll get mad for like, do you have a girlfriend, TJ? No, I've been single for about over 3 years now, and I honestly, it's been some of the best time of my life. Not because there's something wrong with having a girlfriend.
Another would you rather?
To each their own. But I'm enjoying being single right now. And here's honestly why I want to stay single too, because the reality is I know I'm not like, like a 10 out of 10, right? I'm more like a maybe 5, 6 out of 10. So, but I want a 10 out of 10. So instead of trying to get a 10 out of 10 right now, when I'm not even close to a 10 out of 10, I want to get to that level first and then have girls come to me. So if that takes about 5-10 years, I'll wait 5-10 years. That's fine. I definitely won't get married. I think, I don't think that's on my radar. You want girls to come to you? That sounds lazy. Honestly, see, I would rather go to them, but it's like one of those things where I try 100 times, I'm successful once. So, I mean, it's just failing 99 times just gets a little bit, too much at times. You're a 10 out of 10 to me. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, that does make me feel better. Griff's wedding is going to be insane.
Oh
yeah, it is. Oh, and I
plan on being very drunk that night.
I hope all of you guys will be here for that.
Yeah.
read your phone. Oh yeah,
I told you.
sorry.
Griff, what kind of cake favorite wedding?
TJ, would you fuck Jess for $5 million? But Griff finds out.
Or would you rather fuck it?
Um.
Oh my God, that's a fucking.
Okay, to answer the first one, for $5 million, I mean, I guess I would, but you did not mention Griff getting mad about finding out about it and getting mad. So hopefully he finds out about it and doesn't get mad.
So you calling me a cuck?
No, a cuck would be if you were watching me do it. And I don't, yeah, that wasn't included in the question, so we're okay.
No. But what? Why am I not allowed to get drunk at my own wedding?
So the next question was, would you? Yeah, no, we'll get to everything. Would you rather fuck a dead body or an underage girl? And fuck. I will say dead body, and here's why. Because it doesn't say how young the girl is. If she's like 12, obviously I'm not going anywhere near that. So dead body. At least the person won't know, and I probably won't go to jail for it. I don't know. Maybe I will.
You'd go to jail for necrophilia, not but underage.
When's the last time you heard a story about someone going to jail for necrophilia? I mean,
I don't want to know that.
Yeah, so I'd rather. I mean, even if I did go to jail for necrophilia, I think it would be much better than going to jail for fucking a 12-year-old or something. Yeah, I'm just answering the questions honestly.
I know, but still.
Just probably be pissed about what?
Three-way. No, Randy.
You know what? We should have been drunk for this podcast. It would have been even more entertaining.
Oh, dude, just plans on being drunk with me. Yeah. Yeah.
Like all of you guys that haven't met her, when do you see them meeting her? I think I assume it's
either if they come to Toronto to visit or when we get married.
Because I mean, I would like to think that they would meet Jessica before you guys get married.
Yep. You see, Randy gets it. I already know my wedding's happening. Like, I'm having an open bar. Does it come in fine, or is it getting all discolored? Alex, I saw your Snapchat, and yeah, like I don't know why, the only reason that maybe can be is because the Wi-Fi is a little wonky in the basement. Also, too, my Mac battery is running low, so we are probably gonna have to end soon.
No other. The necrophilia and the underage girl was the question that really that was the highlight of the question. Highlight question. I mean, the way I answered it, I mean, it's probably gonna come off really bad, but whatever. No regrets. Yeah,
we kind of got kicked down to the basement tonight because my mom's got a friend over upstairs. So yeah, that's also too where I watch all the WWE stuff.
What's your Wi-Fi? What's your Wi-Fi?
It's at full. It's just for some reason the Wi-Fi down. Especially that's why more or less I now that 205's like it's on full bars right now.
Yeah.
That's not a question for me to answer.
Is your mom's friend hot? She's all right. I mean, so the thing is, I don't know if she's married or not, but
no, she's not.
The last time, she's not, right? Because the last time I met her, she asked me to flirt with her. This is a true story. And so I think she's a cougar. I would assume so.
Also, Randy, the router is, I'm going to let TJ answer. Yeah, no, my mom, there's 4 friends. My mom, there's the 3 friends of my, fuck, I'm getting my words mixed up. My mom's got 3 friends she's really close with. One of them is married with kids. The other 2 are not. But also to answer Randy, married? I don't think so. But also to answer Randy's question, basically we're in the basement right now, and the router is upstairs in the office. So that's why we're far from the router right now. It's also why I can never get on PlayStation.
Do you have like how they? Do you have 4G? You have 4G, right?
We have really good internet. It's just down here the Wi-Fi is really hit and miss. Like see that that happens sometimes with the chat.
So just let you guys know, our chat disappeared. Oh, it's
Griff,
back.
are you gonna watch SummerSlam by tomorrow night?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
By the way, are you still going shopping for that thing tomorrow? Or since you went to Spencer's today?
I'm done. I spent a lot of money at Spencer's today. I got myself a really cool SummerSlam t-shirt from a retro one. Going shopping for it. We got a bachelor party we're going to next Saturday night.
I was gonna ask you guys, are you guys gonna come for Griff's bachelor party?
I actually may do it at WrestleMania, to be honest.
Griff's bachelor party will be something.
Hopefully by then Mania's in Vegas, so we can do it there.
Yeah.
Basically, though, what I bought at Spencer's was I bought a t-shirt for a friend's birthday who's this weekend, where we're TJ and I are going to the cottage. And then I bought a shirt for myself, and then plus I bought my friend a gift. Number 2.
White girls or strippers.
Yeah. A fun little combo of both. But anyway, I basically bought this thing called Drinko, which is like Plinko from The Price is Right. But basically, you have 5 different shots, and whichever one your chip lands in, that's a shot you got to take. Griff changes his mind about Mania Weekly. I haven't said 1 minute, yeah, I'm going to 35, and another minute I'm not.
See,
I've said it's up in the air. It's one of those things like I've thought of scenarios like possibly me doing, but right now I don't know what's going on. I'll have a definite answer though by middle October.
But Alex, what about?
I do change my mind over the Rumble. I will admit that there are moments where I'm like, yeah, I want to go, but at the same time too, I want to maybe do it. Because part of me wants to do a trip where like wrestling's not involved, just for the fact because like I want to I find a lot of the times with the wrestling trips it's very go go go. I want a trip where I relax, just chill out. That's how that sounds.
By the way, Alex, there's a good chance.
I'm not planning out a wedding. I just
maybe
kind of finding a time that I know I want to get married.
Maybe Jessica will propose to him, and then he says yes, of course. So then this way he doesn't have to make up his mind about getting married. She just does it for him, and then he gets married. Yeah, I mean, it's 2018, right?
It's 2018.
Girls can propose to their boyfriends.
Yeah. I'm not like Raimi, and I don't think Me Too is bullshit. Or was that what he said, Alex?
Would you guys be okay with your girlfriend proposing to you, or would you be like, yo, bitch, get in your lane. I'm going to be the one proposing.
It's going to be insane. Like I said, hopefully Mania's in Vegas that year, because if it is, that's what I'm doing. I'll go to Vegas, party it up, and then basically say, hey, if you want to go to Mania, let's go to Mania. If not,
would you be okay with that? Honestly, I don't think I would be okay with that. If my girlfriend proposed to me, I'd be like, no, I don't know about that. How about I just do it to you?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I stuttered because I'd probably be really nervous.
What about you? Would you be okay with just proposing to you? I mean,
I think I've never seen it happen, but like if it were to happen, I wouldn't be mad. Like I love the girl, but yeah, I don't think I'll get off topic. I just feel like I'll lose my placement, and I feel like she'll know immediately what I'm doing. Like I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I guess one,
but like I don't know how I'm gonna feel when that happens. Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
I guess one way you could actually prevent her from kind of knowing that you're doing it before you actually do it is just get your words out before you kneel down.
Yeah.
If you kneel down and then you're just trying to talk, she obviously knows what's coming. But just speak for the whole time, get your thoughts out, and then kneel down and be like, baby, do you want to spend the rest of your life with me? And
Randy, there's a very good chance that happens.
Wait, what?
Or I feel like a way to get it down.
You would start talking about Alexa Bliss.
Oh, okay, talking about proposal. What's proposal?
He means.
I thought you put an L for a second.
No, he means.
I saw it from like a weird angle. I thought it was an L. I don't know why.
We're done talking about proposing.
Yeah, we're done talking about proposals. Let's talk about some other stuff.
Buddy Murphy is facing.
No, it's a tag match. It's
Buddy Murphy and Tony
Lindsay
Nese.
and Sin Cara versus Buddy and Nese.
Buddy Murphy is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Buddy Murphy. I like.
Who's better abs, Buddy Murphy or Tony Nese?
Tony Nese. Buddy Murphy has his abs. You can't even see that well, actually. Did you guys send any more Would You Rathers? No.
No, you just got a voicemail.
Yeah, that I'll open later. My voicemail as what's a good Would You Rather?
Oh, here we go. Hard Knocks. Fuck, I forgot about that shit. I want to watch that. Even though part of me thinks people think Cleveland can surprise this year. Honestly,
they're going 0-16 again, aren't they?
No, they're gonna win like probably 5 games. Yeah.
Did they ever go 0-16?
Yeah,
they did, right?
Last year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns. But let me find it. Actually, I think it's on. It's got on what channel HBO is.
What time is it? 10:15. Okay.
I don't see anything about.
I have to be up at 5:30 every day, but it is what it is.
I don't see anything with Hard Knocks. Is Hard Knocks tonight or is it tomorrow night? Like, I remember it starts this week. I just forgot when.
I think it's only Randy watching now.
Yeah, I think so. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is actually right now. I don't know if it's available in Canada or not.
Excuse me.
I don't know if it's available in Canada or not. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's watch Luke's House Party win. 1, 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, but anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you did not watch the live stream. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for everyone who joined us. Special thanks to Randy Oscar because he's the man. He's here the last 2 weeks I did this. But anyway, guys, we'll see you later.
See ya.
See ya. Have a good night. Boom. We're done.